There are really some, and there's some people who think that I'm old-fashioned, but it doesn't matter because I'm not living for them. Whereas my other friends, my real friends, my family, my spiritual family, they encourage me and they're happy for me, and ayun, they support me all the way through this, and I know that they're just there walking with me and continuing to spur me on this choice. And so it's not really, I don't get the same response from crowds. Some people may not be happy about it, some people are happy about it, but what matters to me is that God is happy about it, and ultimately in the end that's what matters. Ayun.
Bakit may mga taong namimili maging celibate? From what I hear, they want to parang in a way parang preserve themselves for the future spouses. That's the common reason for many people. So, yung iba based on religious principles, yung iba sarili nilang pananaw. It's to prepare themselves for their future spouse. Paano nila napipigilan ang sexual urges? With some men that I know, they would shift their attention to sports. They entertain themselves in more productive things than those. I know men who parang they avoid the temptation. Paano ko pinipigilan ang na magkaroon ng sexual urges, or how do I remind myself to avoid those? Sometimes, kasi nagkakaroon naman talaga. But when those moments come, I remind myself that it is also my principle to, in a way, like preserve myself or keep myself pure for my future spouse. And it's helpful, especially when you think that you are God, or God knows what's inside your mind. You'd feel conscious, or you would remind yourselves that you should be thinking in ways that God wants you to be, and thinking in ways na there's a person waiting for you and you should keep yourself pure for that person. Actually, ever since I was young, I did grow up in a Roman Catholic church. I mean, a Roman Catholic family. Conservative din ang family namin. So, since bata pa, na-expose na kami sa principle that you should not engage into premarital sex. And fortunately, I had friends who had the same principles. If we encounter people with different principles, we support each other, and you really have to be strong in that principle na it's also your way of avoiding the temptation. You really have to always remember that you are preserving yourself, keeping yourself pure. So, and until now, yun pa rin yung principle ko. So, I'm thankful that my family taught me to be that kind of a woman. So, hanggang ngayon, yun pa rin yung lagi kong naalala. Ano ang pakiramdam? Actually, okay lang. There were times that people who believe otherwise tried to intimidate me. Kasi kami lang, very minority kami na among that group of people, minority kami na nagsasabing we are pro